Okay, hi, I'm back in my city, but I've made some major changes. And I'm talking some major changes. We'll get back to that in a second. The thing is, the internet's really slow, and there's been a bunch of disruptions. My microphone has been malfunctioning, and also I had trouble uploading because the internet's so slow, and some of them got failed to upload. So I'm trying it again. Hopefully it works this time. And this one is that so much things have happened in so little time. So I've made some massive improvements. And if you saw me swipe past, you might know I acquired the building skills to make this. I also made a little map there. It looks so tiny compared, and all this resting is just like tiny compared to it. With the map, it's just like, that's okay. This took me 2 days, I think. 2 days straight. 2 days straight, just building and building, and it's actually functional. But, oh man, I wish I didn't get myself into this. Whatever, let's do it. And then we just get this, and we close it off. And now we're in the crew compartment, or the top part of the rocket, depending on what you want to call it. First we have the data screen. This is the marker, so we can turn it off or on. This is my lamp, currently malfunctioning. Wonder why. Oh, because of that. That and that. Forgot. So we'll just have that sea lantern. And you have some switches. These are the throttle. So now it's full throttle. Hang on. Let me stop that. Because it won't actually blast off until you flip this and then you do that. But I won't do that because I don't want to waste my whole rocket. I want to do it sometime later. So that works, and this is first throttle, second throttle, third throttle, and then fourth throttle of all of them. And then we have a bunch of these, and then we signal the outside crew by doing this. And if you want to know what that looks like, well, here you go. On the outside, you can see the lamp. And that'll signify the crew. And then if you toggle this while you did it, then it will blast off. But I'm not gonna do that because, as I said, I don't want to waste my rocket just right now. So if we look here, we can see Dragon. It's an infamous rocket. Hang on, let me just see. I'm gonna bring up some pictures of it, so it just look like that's the Saturn V compared to the Sea Dragon. And look at its engines. It's basically one of the most Kerbal rockets you could ever make. If you know what Kerbal is, that's Kerbal. It's a game where you can make rockets and do stuff. And what you like to do, and what most people like to do, is just create ridiculously big and frustrating and fast and overly complex rockets. And sometimes the simple rockets are just really ridiculous, like this. So I decided to make this Sea Dragon. And just look at us compared to the engine. Completely bigger. So then you can see I made the engine out of circles. I used a circle. I could have gone insane and did 45. But that would be way too big for me. And then if you're wondering what this is getting supported by, well, barrier blocks. just barrier blocks. and that's so that it gives illusion that this has a lot of pressure and it's pushing it out. And also, that was quite tricky to do because I often messed up where these were supposed to connect with the thing. But I finally got it. It looks quite amazing. But not as amazing as this thing. You can see that white tunnel, escape tower. I went up that, the elevator, the bubble elevator. And then we also have the side boosters that you saw in the picture. And also, if you're wondering why isn't there red and orange, well, they're down there. So, also I made the cross pattern. That made it a lot slower than it looks like. Doesn't look like it took any effort at all. It looked like this was effortless, when in reality it took 2 days straight of hard labor. And also the landing pad is filled with water with these glass panes, which makes it look really cool and realistic. Because real launch pads have water sprayed on them to absorb the heat, and then they evaporate. But it's better than nothing, as I always say. Another thing is that I added this radio control box, tower, station, whatever you want to call it. So we can just turn it on. Now it's signaling to the big radio tower. Yep, it's on. It's on. All our antennas are on. And let's connect to satellite 1. Let's see what its data is. This is currently patrolling our military area. The raptor has gone loose again? Oh, great. Okay, time to switch to mix of 2 junction. Now we can power on the signal back to broadcasters. Okay, and where's our send button? There it is. Okay, send. Perfect. So yeah, there's this really weird redstone contraption. That's totally original. I don't think anyone would make this stupid thingy because it serves no purpose, but it looks really cool. I don't have a lot of image in redstone, though I can make some devastating weapons out of fireball launcher thingies. And here I have a wooden trap door in case of something. Okay, so that's our radio tower. We also, and our radio station. Also, inside here is actually a redstone line. So if you're wondering how flicking this lever changed that's how it is. That's how it changed it. So this tunnel goes all the way over here. And there's actually redstone inside here, though it does absolutely nothing, which is awesome, of course. And some big antenna jigs here, another antenna jig here, and then some satellite discs here to get the satellite's attention. These are broadcasters. These are all broadcasters. This is a super receiver. This can send and receive from satellites, and this is a super duper receiver, which means it can do really great in receiving, but it can't send anything to the satellites. So that's mainly all. Though I created what I like to call the wait for it. You can hear the feathers. The Superfire M20S. Now, what M20S means? Machine gun 20 per second. Now, I actually don't know if it's 20 per second. I just made that up so that it seemed like a really fast machine gun. But what you do is now this is nowhere near the most dangerous contraption. It just looks nice. Once I created a giant redstone tower, piled tons of repeaters, and I basically destroyed the whole forest in just one volley. So we just get some fireballs. These are good at taunting the Ravengers when they just die. Pretty slow death. But if we just put a bunch of fire charges here, they can actually go through the slabs. Now it's not super devastating until they try to attack it in survival mode. You're like, ah! The fire, water. You died. So yeah, pretty devastating. Kind of. But the thing is, that's I'm planning to expand that, and one more quick thing. Hang on. Let me check. One more thing is this farm. Now, let's see how much this produced. Oh man, what did I just do? Oh yeah, a little bit of bamboo. Now, the only thing that I regret is that you have to replant it by hand. It just drives me around the bend that you can't just AFK there for just like a whole day and then get tons of bamboo. But it's better than nothing. I didn't mean to do that. Jeez. Okay, I mean to do E, and then to go here, and then to do bone meal, and then get bone meal, and then to bone meal these things. So and look at that, one of them already grown. So in case you're a real newbie at redstone, and you don't know what the heck these things do, well, Enderman? The rain. That's right, it's teleporting around. So once this grows up here, this observer makes a redstone flash. This observer checks a redstone flash and makes a redstone flash. And then this keeps going down until this piston breaks the whole thing. And it goes into a bunch of Hopper Minecrafts that deposit into a chest. Didn't know they can deposit things into Hopper Minecraft through one block. And then deposit hoppers, which deposit it into chests. So if we just bone meal the thing up to full height, then it gets broken and the bamboo is mostly collected. Some of it ends up here, which is why I wanted to create here for a moment. So I'll just bone meal these things. And soon we'll be receiving some piston action. I want to let the system do as much as it can. Let's see what a whole cropped harvest will get us. And then if we just go down here, pick up 12, and look at that! Harvest! Ow, that hurts. No, it doesn't hurt normally, but that's just because the whole back of my hand is scraped, and when I was clapping, the energy transferred into it, and I don't like that. So I know the Minecraft look kind of weird, but that's okay because it doesn't affect what they do. No, it doesn't. I don't need these. I don't need all these. What does it look like? I don't need bamboo. Actually, maybe I do. Okay. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Also, I don't know why my character is Alex. I don't seem to be able to change it. So just let it be that way. I know I want to be Steve though. So if I can find a way to be Steve, I'm going to be Steve. Or my custom built character that just looks like a block of black concrete. Or my mother's and my parents said, obsidian. But obsidian is purple in Minecraft. And now my skin was not purple, it was black. Completely black. With a few specks of gray. Which I thought was the best skin in the world. Anyway, bye. Thanks for watching. Thanks for seeing my ginormous rocket sea dragon. And make sure to like and subscribe to never miss another video.